my spooky little demons. Welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally's evil twin sister, Sally, spelt with an I-E. That makes all the difference. Today's episode is a FLOSSTUBE, and I'll be talking about these two spooky kits, which were purchased back in 2012. So they're nearly 10 years old. So before we move to the overhead camera, Sally asked me to remind you all to please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're up to date with her latest videos. And give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down accordingly as you see fit. But remember, only trolls and scaredy cats do a thumbs down without leaving a reason why. Don't be a troll or a scaredy cat, even in this spooky season.
Hello, for the overhead shot, it's regular old Sally here. I asked my evil twin to do the introduction and the outro for me, so I can just do the overhead stuff. So these two cross-stitch kits I purchased back in 2012 off Etsy. Back when you could relatively afford, I should say, to buy things from overseas on Etsy. And they came from the UK, and at the time they were both £30 each and only £8 shipping. If you can imagine a time when shipping only cost £8 from the UK, wow. So I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think I've made a secret of that, and this is why October through to December is awesome, because now is the time you can watch The Nightmare Before Christmas for 3 months straight, because it fits into all of the season. So yeah, I'm not allowed to sing. Terry's told me I'm not allowed to sing anymore on the channel or I'll lose subscribers, so I won't sing you any of the songs from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So these kits, designed in threads, still have a website. I don't know if they're on Etsy, but they do have an independent website, which I will link in the description. However, you can't buy the full kits anymore. They're not shipping outside of the UK thanks to Brexit, and that's basically what they have stated on their website. However, they are converting a lot of their kits here into just charts and selling the charts, and as that's a PDF, you can get that no matter where you are in the world. And they do have lots and lots of awesome kits, or even charts I'll be interested in. This one I think is still available, however I couldn't find this one anymore on their website. So let's have a look what you actually get in the kit. So they came, all your paperwork there, and they always had these cute, it has a cute little charm on it. So it tells you what the kit is. This one is Nightmare Before Christmas 5. And then you had your instructions on how to cross stitch. And a really big, quite a thick, as you can see, chart. And it's in black and white. And there's your key. Now they interestingly used anchor thread or floss, not DMC. I seem to remember a while ago, and it might have been at the time of buying these kits, DMC were in a bit of a with customers, as they ran a campaign basically asking people to do a bunch of creating for them. They would use it in their advertising campaigns for exposure and not give you any money for the work you'd done. So I know people were really off DMC for a while and went to anchor. But either way, these are anchor threads. It gave you, this is on a 14-inch sewing count, so a 14 count, which is excellent for people like me whose eyesight is not as good as it used to be, especially stitching on black fabric, and there's your pattern how the pages went. So I won't show the actual pattern, but this is quite really good thick printed paper too on there. And there was all your floss, came through nicely on, and your needles there, so it came through nicely. And this is kept well for the 10 years and I haven't started it yet. And there's your floss that you got. Oop, a bit bigger, so you got, you know, the right size with it. And yeah, it's 14 count. So it came as a complete kit back when I bought it, but as I said, you can't get them now as a complete kit. You can if you're still in the UK, you just can't anywhere outside of the UK, which is a shame. But you can still get the chart. But again, I don't think this one is there. And the other one, of course, was Sally and Jack, and this one is still on the website. So the same sort of thing. I just love the way they came packaged. You've got your print of what your image looks like with your cute little charm, your instructions, or your thread, lots of thread on that one, your fabric, and a heap of instructions, or your chart. And that was how the chart's all broken up. So yeah, I was wondering if I should bother showing these on the channel or not, but as I did my research and found out where they said they were looking to put the charts online, I still think it's worth giving them a shout out, even though these kits are 10 years old, nearly. It's still good to have a look at them and how they hold up for that time, and reminisce on when you could actually like afford to buy things from overseas countries, especially if you lived in Australia or live in Australia, and you weren't paying bloody ridiculous prices on postage. I honestly think postage, look, I know it's a COVID thing, but postage is just ludicrous at the moment. So yeah, I mean, charts are an easy thing to get, and you can then get your own supplies and fabric. These were two awesome kits that I again really must get to, but they're Halloweeny themed, so I saved them for this month to show you. Now we'll go back to my evil twin Sally with an IE for the outro.
So there were the two kits purchased back in 2012. Sally and I both hope you enjoyed watching this video. Leave a comment down below on what you thought of these kits. In the meantime, please remember to stay safe, boring, stay weird, awesome, and stay spooky. Ooh.